While you
Welcome
wait.
to another episode of Second Breath. We are now live. Hey, Mad Trumpet, welcome to the stream. I don't know who Mad Trumpet is, but welcome. We're just doing pre-show technical things, which anybody that knows me knows that it's a bit of a mixed bag, right? Fair to say, folks? We're dropping like half our frames, but hopefully that will be okay. It seems to be in the green now. It might be dropping. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna put your lovely faces on. Are you ready, folks? Are we ready, team? Stream team? Hello! Okay.
Hey.
Are you ready, folks? Are we ready, team? Stream team? Hello!
Hey.
Good morning, evening, some kind of a time appropriate greeting.
I don't know if my hat looks better in tricorn form. You think Elkabesh? It looks... I'm meant to wear it around like
Good morning, evening, some kind of a time appropriate.
Looks like you're wearing a fidget spinner.
Oh gosh, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna pop it out, folks. Don't want to be associated with fidget spinners.
Looks like you're wearing a fidget spinner.
Oh gosh.
All right, so hi everybody. Thank you for the people who are here watching. We're going to just keep powering along. I'm hoping that we have a new tea leaving plucky because the last one was so good. I want to hear that again.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll,
so
just get in
hi
character.
everybody.
Move my microphone in position.
Who are here watching? We're going to just keep powering along.
It's a good job I know what happened last
I'm
session.
hoping that we have a new tea leaving plucky because the last one was so good. I want to hear that again.
So, for those of you that are new, tea leaving is our way of recapping, apparently. It's become canon quite quickly. Oh god. Ready for this, folks?
Only appropriate for pirate ship.
Yeah, I guess so. Tea
So
leaving?
things canon quickly.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, yeah. Our way of recapping, apparently. It's become canon quite quickly. Deshima Umaza here for another tea leaving extravaganza.
Only appropriate for pirate ship.
I'm getting... Yeah. Oh gosh. No Twitch. Twitch, no.
Canon quickly.
Oh, yeah. Shh, Twitch. Deshima Umazai is talking. Deshima Umazai here for some more tea leaving extravaganza. So, previously we left our intrepid captain holding a lightning rod in the shape of a sword, while he tried to console the blade. Who talks to a blade? I mean, I thought it was weird enough when he talked to the ship, right? Cheshire kindly interceded in, trying to soothe the blade with his mesmerizing dancing and softening personality. To no avail, they parade the blade to the docks. I mean, like, I didn't even need tea leaves for that. I can see it. It's right over there. Then, our intrepid captain, fearing for the safety of the ship, always putting us first, say, Captain, swooped up Cheshire into his arms and dashed across the water. He can walk on water? Since when? Landing on the ship, he allows Cheshire to do a mystical spirit journey through the method of dance. Cheshire goes through painful past memories, the sorrow of seeing his family killed by his own hand, the ghost of Amber Glow haunting him. Wait, is that ghost going inside him? This is too freaky. I didn't sign up for this. Meanwhile, on the shores, my tea leaves tell me that Etza was planning to spark the seeds of a revolution in Champoor. I get a feeling that Etza's going to be clearing up a lot of the captain's messes. Eventually, the blade forgives our captain. And I think that's pretty much it. Anything else? Tea leaves? This is Tashima Umazai signing off.
The tea leaf swirler. I was going to say the tea leaf swirler. Ask again later.
Okay, more tea leaving next week, folks. That was that was something. That was something. Was that everything? Like I don't know if my memory picked up. I think that was pretty much everything. We got Etza cleaning up a mess, Cheshire's awesome dance moves, and me carrying somebody across the water. It's pretty epic episode, actually.
Well, I mean, Etzer was primarily trying to do damage control.
Sorry about that.
Broad Stokes, that was most of what we did last game.
Speaking of epic sessions, we last finally left off with a hunger. A hunger that was threatening to consume Cheshire, or rather, Cheshire's friends. As the tale of his woe begins to sink into and affect his newfound friends, Cheshire can feel the stirrings of emotion within them, starting to sort of waft off them in palpable waves, much stronger than he'd ever felt before. He's always felt empowered by the feelings and emotions of others, but this is almost a synesthesia to him, like heat wafting in the air, distorting it, palpable and real. Despite himself, his stomach does growl.
So Cheshire being
I'm going to ask.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I have decided that what I was going to say is not important anymore, so please go ahead.
No, my fault. So essentially what's happening is there's a dryness and scratching sensation, burning from the back of Cheshire's throat down to his lungs. Kind of gets hard to breathe. He looks like he's in visible pain. It can be seen on his face. And the redness that Etzer would have been familiar with in Cheshire's eyes is dulled. Cheshire just looks at the two of them and takes a deep glance at Etzer whenever he feels the waves of sorrow that he's experiencing after hearing Cheshire's story of the past. How interesting. Yeah. And he just kind of keeps looking at Etzer really uncomfortably, and starts to take a step backward, but inevitably goes forward toward Etzer, kind of smelling the air between the two of them.
Yes, sorry, I may have built up a bit of a sweat running back and forth across the city. If you want, I have some musk for you. It could help dampen the ill air.
No, that's not it. That's not it at all.
Well, if perfume cannot solve the problem, then I think I am helpless in this matter.
Oh, on the contrary, you can be very much helpful.
Do tell.
Well, you see, I have a bit of a problem. I'm gonna need to make you feel.
Come again?
You'll understand. But my only question is, what is your most cherished emotion?
Well, that would sincerely have to be love and patriotism towards my fatherland.
How much would you like to keep that?
Above all things else. I mean, it is the thing that drives my everyday. It's what I live for. Is why the sun gave me the power.
Very well. Then I will aim for something different. Captain Ash? Cheshire's eyes slide slowly but robotically toward Ash's face.
Ash's face is puzzlement and a little bit of concern. Are you feeling okay, Cheshire? I know the sea does strange things to a man. Would you like to rest below decks?
I'm afraid the time for rest is over. Who is your lookout up there? Are there any other hands on deck?
I think there will be a few crew members around. What sort of time is it, Elkafesh, by the way?
It's pretty late at night. I mean, I know you left the night at City,
Yeah.
almost like racing towards the dawn, but it's been a long day even after that, and everyone had gone below deck to get some rest. And unfortunately for Etzer and unfortunately for Cheshire, they were unable to get the rest that they were seeking, and so they have come back up onto deck. So the night sky is shining brilliantly, the stars twinkling. There's no sort of ever-present artificial light to sort of block out the view of the stars. So it's bright enough to see by.
Yeah, so there'll be a couple of crew members on
But it
deck,
is the middle of the night.
but sort of a skeleton crew for the night watch, I imagine. The rest will be resting below, which will be very difficult with the passengers that Etzer has brought on, those foppish fancy nobles who were celebrating being heroes of Champoor, and quite boisterous, if I remember. So I think that can we still hear them from below? Are they still awake, or have they passed out?
No, by now they have passed out in the lodgings. In fact, the reason that Ed up on deck is that he's his friends are loudly snoring. Loudly snoring. Smiles on their faces, still sort of booze, but snoring all the same.
I'm afraid we're a bit of a sort of night watch situation, Cheshire. The crew are sleeping and resting, so there's not few around us. Is there? How can we help you? Do you need food, drink? Somebody to
I just
to rest?
to rest. A slight flash goes through the pupils in Cheshire's eyes as he stands up a little straighter, trying to gain back his composure. I need to take care of something, and it's easier if there are more people around. So,
Will
if
you dance again?
No. This doesn't require that. It makes it easier for people to be unaware, but it's not required. And the light, the fire goes back out in his pupils. Let me bring whoever's available, and let me share a story.
Who doesn't like a good story, eh? And he sort of glances over to it, trying to take a read of what his making of the situation is.
He gives you a look that sort of implies that he has no idea what is going on, but he is curious to see how this plays out.
Ash cocks an eyebrow and gestures for Cheshire to proceed. And he's still at the wheel, sort of keeping the ship straight and true.
Very well. Cheshire turns his gaze and stands against the moonlight, facing toward where the ship is sailing. And as he goes into his tale, two things are going to happen. Elk, would you say that that there's a nice bright moon outside?
Yes, in fact, tonight the moon is full. The first of the full moons this month.
All right. So mechanically, I'm activating 3 charms. The first is going to be the committed charm. That's the evocation. Waking Dream Wardrobe. Next is going to be Masterful Performance. And last is Phantom Conjuring Performance. So in total, that's 4 modes. So Cheshire normally is about 5'10", feet tall, lean but muscular build, tan skin, blue eyes, but short white hair. As he turns to face the moon, his demeanor shifts. His hair goes from white to black, shimmering in waves as it shifts color. The whites in his eyes go black as well, as he lets the hunger take hold. He then goes into a story about its ship, how its crew were a jolly band of individuals, very much friends with one another, been through very many terrible times together, but always managed to triumph. As he tells his tale, the edges of the ship start to coalesce, and there's mist that comes off the water. The mist solidifies into shapes that dance across the deck, showing Etzer and Captain Ash the individuals. They're faceless, they don't have defined features, but they have smiles, much and recognizable, what would be eyes, noses, mouths. But it's very similar to masquerade masks. As you go through the tale, these figures come upon a challenge that they could not overcome. Each one being lured by an outside force. There's music that plays in the distance, followed by a soothing tune from a beautiful voice. One by one, each sailor starts to walk off the side. They don't fall, they just walk into the distance. One after another, they abandon the ship and each other in separate directions. This sad tale is going to take the form of an inspire action, and it's going to inspire deep sadness and fear within Etzer and Captain Ash.
Interesting. I'm just going to check the wording on my salty dog method.
So Cheshire will create a pool of dice. He will be rolling, if it's a performance-based inspire action, it will be performance plus. Is he being emphatic or sly about this?
Probably sly.
Is this a tale he knows? He knows to be true? Then it would be manipulation plus socialize. It also gains non-charm bonus dice equal to the difference between his current appearance and the permanent resolve scores of those he's rolling against. For these purpose, will count it against the highest result in the group.
So
This is based resolve, not modified.
So Algavash, in order for me to use these charms, it'd have to be a performance-based action. So he's basically recalling a
Didn't that
tale
performance?
using oration. Yeah, this entire story is a performance.
I thought I said, did I say something other than performance?
Yeah, I heard manipulation socialize.
Yep.
Oh, oops, that's my fault, sorry. Manipulation performance, my mistake, sorry. Where was I? Etza and Ash, who has the highest base resolve?
My resolve is 4.
Mine's 3.
Okay, so that's
Then
plus
you will
2.
get 2 bonus non-charm die.
Additionally, do I get any stunt dice?
Yes, I was going to give you a 2-point stunt for this one, actually.
Fancy.
Ooh, thank you. So for those just tuning in, 2-point stunt basically means I get 2 extra dice, an automatic success, and a willpower for describing my action very interestingly. Oh boy, the dice like me tonight. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 successes.
How are you going on Salty Dog, Ash?
It's only existential things. So for like, I believe it describes things such as she is inert to supernatural horror. Fear effects caused by monsters, behemoth, demons, Yahtzee, and other existentially terrifying beings have less an effect. So while this is supernatural horror, I don't think it's really counting for the spirit of the charm. So
Yeah, I don't think it destroys your fundamental faith in reality.
no.
So Cheshire's role has succeeded, which means we inspiring both of them with an intimacy, with a particular feeling. This wasn't an instill. You said inspire. Was that right?
Yes.
What emotions are we being inspired
And
with?
you